Hey Virgo, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your end of July 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Virgo, feel that the rules are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. Virgo. Queen of Pentacles. All right. I don't know. Maybe taking care of yourself. Let's see. You have the Five of Cups. So overall situation, there could be something here where you're feeling a sense of loss, maybe sadness. Um, yeah, there's a focus here more on something that's spilled over as opposed to something like there's more of a focus on the negative than the positive kind of thing. Ace of Cups. So there might be new love or a new chapter in love. Ace of Cups can also represent self-love, especially because I saw that Queen of Pentacles before. But we'll see what that is. Crossing that is the Seven of Wands. So the challenge is either standing your ground or the challenge is you're pushing something away. In the foundation, Three of Cups. To me, it seems like you're having a good time here. Three of Cups, Ace of Cups. Definitely, this is about another person. There's a lot of Cups energy so far. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could have it in your chart. Dealing with one doesn't have to be, but you could be more in your emotions. Let's see what else comes out. In the past, Two of Wands. So maybe some sort of decision, maybe looking out, seeing the overall picture of a situation, or maybe just thinking about the future on your mind. Queen of Swords. You could be thinking about an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. If not, um, this could be this could be you cutting something out. Maybe being in this mindset of this could tie into this Five of Cups. There is a bit of openness, but at the same time, bitterness, perhaps. Or you could be dealing with somebody like that you have on your mind that is like this. Oh, your outcome is the Five of Swords. We'll see. Why is the Five of Cups the overall energy? The Six of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this could be a past situation, could even be soulmate connection. Either way, this is something about the past where you're disappointed or heartbroken. And I feel like this is with the Wheel of Fortune, this is trying to move forward from that, but still feeling this sense of loss, missing. That's what this is. You're missing something or someone, or yearning. For some of you, there might be even the sense of regret that things aren't moving forward. Let's see. Why is the Ace of Cups here for Virgo? This to me screams like something new. Eight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo, Pisces energy with a moon. There might be a fear here because to me it seems like you're focused on something, maybe even, I don't know if it's having a plan or being excited or just in a good energy. But then the moon card to me seems like, I don't know, you could be feeling confused, stuck in the blues, um, feeling emotionally overwhelmed, or something isn't clear. Maybe there's something new here that you're not very sure about. What is this? Okay. Seven of Wands. You have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Aries energy at the bottom of the deck with this Emperor. This almost seems like, right? This is some sort of excitement, enjoying the moment. There might even have been I don't know, a bit of communication that might be moving a little slowly with this Knight of Pentacles. But I feel like it's moving along, but something here is still a burden or it's still heavy. And you're either pushing something away. 10 and 7, that's a Three of Wands. Either because of some sort of expectations or waiting on something. Why is the Three of Cups the foundation? Devil, Capricorn energy, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Wow. 10 and 3. That's a Seven of Cups. Is this a third party situation? Because with this Devil card, this means that either you're still, I don't know if it's fear or if there's some sort of, you might be talking a lot to yourself. I just saw this very disheveled looking guy, older man, wearing a suit that definitely doesn't fit him. And he's over here just, I don't know, looks like arguing with himself. That's why I said that. With the devil can represent toxicity, addiction, codependency, obsession, strong passion. Can also represent kind of like this ball and chain. And then Ace of Pentacles, money opportunity. For some, it's just like something that has the potential to grow. And Ten of Cups is a happily ever after. And it's clarifying this joyful reunion or get together. Let's keep going. Why is the Two of Wands here? Justice, Libra, Fool, Queen of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo. I feel like in the past, you might have been looking at a situation, maybe even making a decision about it, or just really thinking about it, either making something right, making something balanced, a new beginning, jumping into it and feeling really confident about it, or this is the person. Six of Wands, yeah, victory and success. But why the Queen of Swords? So in the past, you felt confident about something. Either you had to make a decision or somebody else had to make a decision with this Two of Wands, or you were looking out into the future about something. And there seems to be some sense of confidence in that. Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Cups. There it is. So when I was doing my calculations, right, 10, 3, Seven of Cups, and then the 10 and the 7 of Wands, there's a 3 of Wands. So it's here. So on your mind, there seems to be still a bit of this confusion, what to do, still waiting. Again, expectations, but something that's an equal give and take where the action is, there's an emotional action here or reaction. For some of you, you have new love or a new chapter in love, whatever. New people, old people, whatever. But there's a bit of a bitterness here with this Queen of Swords. Or for some of you, you could be wondering about someone who is in this energy. Why is the Five of Swords here? I feel like more this is you, especially if you're the Virgo female. Five of Swords, you have the Hierophant Taurus energy, the High Priestess, and the World card. Wow, there's the Three of Wands again. I feel like this is a bitter energy. This Five of Swords to me looks like somebody who is, this is somebody who doesn't want to put the swords down, although the contradiction is wanting to put the swords down. It's almost like if you look at this card, these guys, they're defeated, right? They put their swords down, and she's like, ha, I'm taking this away. I don't care how you feel. And then on top of it, she still has that sword up, which when I saw that card come out, even though it's not the same queen, to me, it looked like, in my mind's eye, the same queen. Like it was kind of like telling me this is the same. Why is the High Priestess here? Because I don't know if this is in regards to like something being kept silent, or if it's like, High Priestess, the Hierophant, the World card, lessons learned, like knowing intuitively. For some of you, it's not having closure or having closure. Page of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Magician. You want some sort of apology or communication. I also feel like you might even want to say something to someone. There might be a manifestation of this, but in this energy with this Five of Swords, look, Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is coming from a place, like it's being manifested from a place of, hmm, I don't know what the word is. The word bitterness is what comes up, but I'm trying to think of a different word. Let me see what else. Strength card, Leo, the Judgment, the Seven of Swords. There you are with the Hermit card. Why is the Seven of Swords here? I also get the sense of like if you communicate with someone, if there is somebody you want communication from, or you are the one that wants to say something but you're holding back, I feel like there's almost kind of like this thought of, well, if I get to speak to this person, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to lay down the law, or I'm going to tell them exactly how I feel, or they're going to get a taste of their something like this, of their own medicine, whatever. Two of Cups, the Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups. It could have been with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Mentioned that already before. Again, it does not have to be, but there's this energy of blockage, either blockage in communication, or there is an ignoring, or there is I'm saying that because Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords, there's a Two of Swords in between there. I think this is something you can't get off your mind. And for some of you, maybe this is what you're trying to avoid. Maybe this is what you're trying to get away from. Maybe you don't want to be thinking about this. There's the Queen of Cups here. The Two of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Four of Swords. Yeah. There's a bit of this kind of like up and down feeling, trying to balance things out, but there's still kind of like this tug of this is a missed opportunity, or this, I get the sense of this is not fair. Um, and Four of Swords, nothing is really happening here. Now, this could be a period of healing. Let me see what else, because I don't feel like this is like doom and gloom. Hmm. King of Swords, King of Cups, Five of Wands. There could be multiple people involved. I mean, there's been a lot of court cards coming out. I'm not necessarily feeling that. If that's the case, I don't think that that's necessarily like the main focus. I feel like the main focus here is from this space of no emotions to space of a lot of emotions. And there's a bit of this conflicting energy with this Five of Wands where I don't know if it's internal conflict or there's something external going on. Hmm. I also feel like this period of time might bring some sort of enlightenment. I also get the sense of somebody, whether this is you or whoever you're dealing with, a sense of like isolation, of kind of hardening one's heart. I feel like maybe stubborn energy is what it is. You could work with this person, Three of Pentacles, or there's some sort of watching here. Guard up, walking away from emotions. Or maybe you're waiting to receive some sort of clarity. I feel like, okay, I feel like this is driving someone crazy. Because Two of Swords, Nine of Swords. Not wanting to think about it, not wanting to feel anything, but driving crazy. Or maybe the stuck at a stalemate. I feel like, listen, just from the rest of the cards, this clearly seems like a difficult situation. Right? I've seen all the fives already come out. Um, but I'm going to have to say with the cards that I've seen, and this is not something that's going to happen right now. I don't think it's going to happen right now just because your outcome from now until the end of the month is the Five of Swords. But in the near future, I do feel like there is something possibly unexpected that happens, something that brings back happiness, clarity, something like this. So don't lose hope, or I don't know if it's don't lose hope. It's just more like don't be stuck in, easier said than done. Don't be stuck in this energy, but just be aware that this too shall pass, kind of thing. All right, what is the advice and clarity for Virgo? What is the advice and clarity for Virgo? Impartiality and trickery. This trickery card has been coming out a lot. All right, impartiality. Let's see, let's see. Bana is the wise dictator. The wise dictator from the town of Beige. She is known for settling disputes fairly. One day, two neighbors are arguing about what color to paint their fence. Anna gives each of them a can of paint and instructs them to paint their side of the fence the color that the other neighbor wants. She knows that when they color their world in the love of their neighbor's eyes, they will understand and accept one another. Take an impartial look at your situation. The action here is to listen and observe. If I step back from my present situation, what do I see? Can I be neutral? Keywords are guide, open-minded, fairness, neutral position, allowing things to unfold. Keyword, allowing things to unfold, standing in another's shoes, and uplifted communication. So there's something here that you're so focused on. I feel like, and that's what I was feeling, like with that bitterness energy. I don't know if this is you or somebody else. Again, take it as it resonates. But there seems to be this energy of not like just wanting to see one perspective, and this is why there's a stuck at a stalemate. And it's not just seeing things from a different perspective. It's not just that, because it's not that one is more valid than the other. They're both very valid. It's more of, yeah, I also feel like what I said before, this is not the end all be all. This is not, this too shall pass type of thing. This is not a time to personally shine, but to allow others to come forth with their gifts. You may find yourself in the role of neutral advisor. Hold the space for others to find their own answers. Advice may not be well received. Be unbiased now. Next card is trickery. Kelly the Green Dragon has one jumbo-sized acorn to get him through the winter. Squirrel spies the huge acorn and decides he just has to have it to win the forest's annual acorn contest. To tempt Kelly, he fills a basket with rocks and scatters the tiny acorns he has collected on top. Kelly feels the weight of the basket and steals it, allowing Squirrel to grab the single acorn. But they both lose. Kelly now has less food, and Squirrel is disqualified from the contest for cheating. During trying times, things may be easier if you ask for help. Don't be disappointed if assistance does not come from the place you expect. Am I afraid to tell the truth? How does that fear make me manipulate others? What do I really need to say? Keywords are vision, honesty, greed, dance of scarcity, coveting possessions, value, vulnerable heart, self-honesty, accusing others, hidden motives. Notice here that there may be manipulation because of the fear of being rejected. There's no evil intent, only a deep desire to be loved. This card may also indicate that you should practice asking for your true heart's desire rather than fearing someone else's resentment. All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. If it resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.